everyone, today let's take a look at the secret items that we missed along with more Lana lore in DTI. So, let's begin. In the first part of the quest, we find this monster as the antagonist. This monster is most likely to be Lana's parents that have been fused together, which makes sense because why would a Gaminen just put a random monster inside of Lana's house? He must have just turned her parents into a monster. In this part of the quest, we have to navigate our way to Lana's house. You have to follow the flowers to reach her home. In this part, we figure out that Lana was trying to escape from her house to escape from Agamemnon. She also explains that she can feel him watching her and how she felt drained and that she was going to miss her parents. In the second part of the quest, we have another antagonist called Nurse Julie. In this part of the quest, we find a tape from Nurse Julie and Lana's camera and also her journal. This tape recorder was from when Nurse Julie was well. Let's hear it.
There's a new patient around my age named Lana, who just arrived a few weeks ago. Oh, and the date is January 18th, 2013. I feel drawn to her for some reason. I probably just pity her. After all, that could be me in her shoes. She was recently locked up in a room for lashing out. I snuck her some cookies from the vending machine. I know it was against the rules, but I couldn't help it. I believe she deserves kindness. Future official nurse-to-be, Julie here. The date is March 22nd, 2013. It's finally spring. It's so beautiful in the staff courtyard. I wish I could take Lana outside of the hospital to see all the newly grown flowers. I picked some fresh anemones for her room today. She didn't know it was me who placed them there. If she can't experience it herself, then I'll bring spring to her. Ugh, I think I'm coming down with a fever. I don't feel so good these days. The date is, what was the date again? Oh, right, it's, May 12th, I think. I'm not sure if I only have a fever at this point. My mind feels hazy some days, and I'm starting to hallucinate that someone's watching me while I sleep. I'm scared to tell the senior nurses. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. I would tell Lana, but she's finally starting to get better, and I don't want to jeopardize her progress. Besides, she spends the majority of her time obsessively reading those stupid mythology books now. The date is, what was the date again? Oh, right, it's, May 12th, I think. I'm not sure if I only have a fever at this point. My mind feels hazy some days, and I'm starting to hallucinate that someone's watching me while I sleep. I'm scared to tell the senior nurses. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. I would tell Lana, but she's finally It's winter again. I've been interning here for a little over a year now. I'll be graduating high school in a few months, and soon I'll get out of this place and start nursing school. Lana told me I should quit. She must be jealous of me. I don't believe her when she says she cares about me. I feel so conflicted nowadays. I'm always angry. I look and smell different. I don't know what's happening to me. But I'm scared. He revealed himself to me today. He said that he's going to make me suffer, and that it's all Lana's fault. It's not my fault for loving her. Lana was right this entire time. She was never crazy. But she's gone now. She's free. If me turning into a monster will satisfy him and protect her, then so be it. I'm sorry, Lana. I promised I'd come visit you after you got out. He said if I give in to won't have to protect you. And I hope that one day you'll forgive me.
End was so loud, everyone was screaming, and the only two words that I could hear out of the muffled screaming was "get to the rooftop," said by Nurse Julie, because that was her voice. And then we've got some random person saying she's crazy. So we are right now inside of Lana's room, which is room number 3. So in this room, we go ahead and find Lana's camera and Lana's journal. So here is the pictures inside of Lana's camera. So the camera shows a bunch of pictures, and the first picture is Nurse Julie, Lana in the background, Lena on the side. Yes, Lena. Because I later figured that out in another picture, and then we've got another random girl. Next, in the next picture, we have a selfie of Lana, and in the other one, we don't know what's exactly going on. There's someone trying to grab Lana or something. And then in the next picture, we find a picture of Lana and Lena. So Lana took a picture of her and Lena. So Lena was sleeping and Lana was taking a picture of Lena. It's like a selfie picture basically, so yeah. And then at the end, we find Agamemnon. Yes, Agamemnon. It is like a shadowy figure, and those are basically the stuff that she drew on her wall, so yeah. Now let's go ahead and read Lana's diary. Entry 1. It's been 6 months and I can still feel them crawling inside of my stomach. I can never eat or look at another apple again, not after what he did to me. I was fooled and I'm ashamed. He's the reason I'm in this wretched place. I want to leave, but I know I can't. I cannot leave until I'm better. I can sense that he's here. They can't see him, but I know he's there, or at least a part of him is. It's literally already getting so insane. Let's read the next page. Entry 2. It's been a while. I haven't had access to my journal in 2 months. I was locked into my room for acting out. The nurses said I was unstable and a danger to myself and others. I knew I recognized his name from somewhere. I've read my Greek tales book from back to cover, hoping to find out more about him, who he is and who he was. Maybe it would help me figure out why me. I live in constant paranoia. I'm always wondering, is today the day? Entry 3. I can see the flowers blooming from my buried window. I wish I could smell them. It's been so long. Nurse Julie said I've been making progress and that she's proud of me. I've been growing fond of Nurse Julie, but I'm worried about getting too close to her. The whispers grow louder and they tell me horrible things. I feel defeated. I can't stop what's going to happen to her when I leave. He poisons and destroys everything his presence touches. Entry 4. My birthday passed. I'm almost an adult now. My parents couldn't make it yet again. They made up the same excuse that they always do. It's okay though. I know that they're in pain and I know they don't understand me. I hope that if I get out of this place, they'll be able to look at me lovingly again. I hate celebrating my birthday now. Somehow Nurse Julie makes it all better. She even baked me a cake triple chocolate. I don't understand how someone so young and bright could work in a place like this. Entry 5. Nurse Julie has started to become aggressive. I knew this would happen. I knew he would do this. She's turning just like my parents did until he decided to leave them alone. I don't think I'll be here much longer to see the outcome. I don't know whether to be happy or sad about that. In other news, I finally found some information on him from the hospital library. Agamemnon. I think I know why he's doing this now. His greed cost him everything, and now innocents like me are paying the price. Entry 6. He's using Nurse Julie to taunt me. Some days she's normal, other days she's dazing off. I saw a fly land directly in her eye the other day, and she didn't even notice it. He knows I care about her, and he knows I've been researching him. I hope he's scared. I hope he knows that someday I'll figure out a way to stop him. I told Nurse Julie that she needs to leave this place, leaving me along with it, but she refused. She's stubborn just like me. Entry 7, it's finally happening. No, not that. Not yet. I'm being discharged. My body isn't as sick anymore. My mind, well, it's not as clouded as before. My hair finally grew back, and I feel terrible for my parents. They told me not to worry about the hospital fees over the phone, but I could hear the distress in their voices. It's killing them. My sickness is killing them. I've packed all of my bags. I tried to say goodbye to Julie, but she doesn't recognize me anymore. She's become terribly pale, and she doesn't look like herself. My heart is broken. After that, Lana came to the nail salon to work and pay the hospital fees. And after that, we know what happened. The whole Lena situation and the Agamemnon thing and everything. And yeah, without further ado, let's end the video right here. And bye, everyone!